What if the next dime you find isn't worth just 10 cents, but hundreds or even thousands of dollars? Welcome back to Legacy Coins USA. Today, we're uncovering the hidden secrets of the 1995 P, 1996 P, and 1997 D Roosevelt dimes. Three small coins with big stories, rare errors, surprising collector demand, and fascinating history. Most people spend them without a second thought, but smart collectors know that one tiny detail can make all the difference. Stay with us until the very end, because your next valuable coin could already be hiding in your pocket. Don't forget to subscribe to Legacy Coins USA for more incredible coin discoveries. Coin number 1. Imagine reaching into an old coin jar and pulling out a small silver-colored dime that most people would ignore. Now imagine discovering that this tiny coin carries decades of history, collector fascination, and the potential for surprising value. The 1995 D Roosevelt dime may be one of the smallest coins in American circulation, but within the world of numismatics, it holds a story far larger than its size suggests. Bearing the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1995, this coin remains a familiar yet often overlooked piece of United States coinage. The portrait on the front of the 1995 D dime is Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt's image first appeared on the dime in 1946, shortly after his death. His selection was not accidental. Roosevelt played a major role in the fight against polio and supported the March of Dimes campaign, making the dime a fitting tribute to his legacy and public service. Turning the coin over reveals one of the most enduring reverse designs in modern American coinage. The reverse features a torch positioned between an olive branch and an oak branch. The torch symbolizes liberty, the olive branch represents peace, and the oak branch stands for strength and independence. Around the design appear the inscriptions United States of America, 1 dime, and E pluribus unum, creating a design rich in symbolism despite the coin's small size. The D mint mark found on your coin identifies it as having been struck at the Denver Mint. During 1995, the Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of Roosevelt dimes for circulation throughout the United States. These coins entered commerce and became a common part of daily transactions, passing through countless hands over the years. The Roosevelt dime series itself began in 1946 and continues to this day. Unlike many commemorative coin designs that come and go, the Roosevelt dime has remained a permanent fixture of American currency. The 1995 D issue therefore represents one chapter within a long-running series that spans generations of American history. One of the most common misconceptions involves the coin's metallic composition. Although the dime appears silver in color, the standard 1995 D Roosevelt dime contains no silver. It is composed of outer layers of copper-nickel bonded to a pure copper core. The silver appearance comes from the copper-nickel alloy rather than precious metal content. The official weight of the 1995 D Roosevelt dime is approximately 2.268 grams. Its diameter measures 17.91 millimeters, and it features a reeded edge. These specifications are important because collectors often use them to verify authenticity and identify unusual minting errors or altered coins. When it was released in 1995, the coin served a straightforward purpose: facilitating commerce throughout the United States. Yet over time, many examples found their way into collections, coin albums, mint sets, and storage boxes. Today, collectors search through rolls and pocket change, hoping to uncover exceptional examples hidden among ordinary circulation pieces. Most circulated 1995 D Roosevelt dimes remain worth face value. However, condition dramatically affects collectability. Coins displaying strong luster, sharp details, and minimal wear can command premiums among collectors. High-grade examples certified by professional grading services often attract much stronger interest than ordinary circulated specimens. The most valuable 1995 D dimes are usually those preserved in extraordinary mint state condition. Coins receiving elite grades such as MS-67, MS-68, or higher become increasingly difficult to find. Registry set collectors competing to assemble the finest Roosevelt dime collections frequently pursue these superior examples, creating demand within the marketplace. Perhaps the most exciting aspect of the 1995 D Roosevelt dime involves mint errors. Collectors actively search for doubled dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, broad strikes, and other unusual production mistakes. Genuine errors can transform an otherwise common dime into a highly sought-after collectible worth substantially more than face value. Double die varieties are especially popular because they result from imperfections during die production. When visible doubling appears on letters, numbers, or design elements, collectors often pay close attention. Strong examples can become important discoveries within the Roosevelt dime series and generate considerable excitement among specialists. Off-center strikes provide another dramatic category of errors. These occur when the planchet is improperly positioned during striking. The resulting coin may display missing design elements and unusual visual characteristics. Major off-center examples are often prized because of their striking appearance and relative scarcity. Demand for the 1995 D Roosevelt dime remains steady across the United States. While ordinary examples are plentiful, collectors continue searching for exceptional condition rarities and unusual error coins. The Roosevelt series enjoys broad popularity because it combines historical significance, affordability, and the possibility of finding collectible pieces in circulation. Although sensational stories sometimes claim that every old dime is worth a fortune, the reality is more nuanced. Most 1995 D Roosevelt dimes are common circulation coins. However, remarkable errors, elite certified grades, and extraordinary preservation can make certain examples significantly more valuable than their face value. Understanding these distinctions is essential for accurate evaluation. The 1995 D Roosevelt dime stands as a lasting tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt and a respected member of modern American coinage. Featuring Roosevelt on the obverse and the torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, it reflects history, symbolism, and craftsmanship in a compact format. Whether discovered in pocket change, inherited in a collection, or preserved in mint condition, the 1995 D Roosevelt dime continues to attract attention from collectors who appreciate its place within America's numismatic heritage. Coin number 2. Sometimes the smallest coins carry the biggest stories, and the 1996 P. Roosevelt dime is a perfect example. At first glance, it appears to be an ordinary 10-cent coin that countless Americans handled every day. Yet for collectors, this tiny piece of metal represents a fascinating chapter in modern United States coinage. Bearing the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1996, the coin quietly preserves history, craftsmanship, and collector interest that continues decades after it was struck. The image on the front of the coin is President Franklin D. Roosevelt, one of the most influential leaders in American history. His portrait has appeared on the dime since 1946 as a tribute to his leadership and his association with the March of Dimes campaign. Roosevelt's presence on the coin transformed the dime into more than currency. It became a lasting memorial recognized by generations of Americans. On the reverse side, the coin displays a symbolic design rather than an eagle. At the center stands a torch representing liberty. To one side appears an olive branch symbolizing peace, while on the other side rests an oak branch representing strength and independence. Surrounding these symbols are the inscriptions United States of America, one dime, and e pluribus unum, creating one of the most recognizable designs in modern American coinage. The P Mint mark identifies this dime as a product of the Philadelphia Mint. For many decades, Philadelphia coins carried no mint mark, but by 1996 the P had become standard on Roosevelt dimes. Collectors pay close attention to mint marks because they help identify where a coin was produced and can sometimes influence rarity and desirability. The year 1996 occupies a unique place within the Roosevelt dime series. The coin was struck during a period when the United States Mint was producing enormous numbers of coins to meet commercial demand. Despite these large mintages, collectors continue searching for superior examples because condition often determines whether a coin remains ordinary or becomes a sought-after collectible. Unlike older Roosevelt dimes produced before 1965, the standard 1996 P dime contains no silver. Its composition consists of copper-nickel bonded to a pure copper core. Although its bright appearance resembles silver, the coin derives its color from the alloy rather than precious metal content. The official weight of the 1996 P Roosevelt dime is approximately 2.268 grams. Its diameter measures 17.91 millimeters, and its edge features fine reeds. These technical specifications remain important because collectors often use them to verify authenticity and identify unusual minting anomalies. When released into circulation, the coin's purpose was simple: facilitate everyday commerce. Millions entered cash registers, banks, vending machines, and pocket change throughout the United States. Yet over time, many examples were preserved in collections, mint sets, and coin albums, ensuring that future generations could appreciate their historical significance. Most circulated 1996 P Roosevelt dimes remain common today. However, the story changes dramatically when exceptional condition enters the picture. Coins displaying brilliant luster, sharp details, and virtually no surface marks attract far greater attention from collectors than ordinary circulation pieces. High-grade certified examples have become particularly desirable among registry set collectors. As grades increase, truly flawless coins become increasingly scarce. The finest known examples often command premiums far beyond what casual observers would expect from a modern dime. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1996 P Roosevelt dime involves mint errors. Error collectors constantly search for doubled dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, broad strikes, die cracks, and other unusual production mistakes. These minting anomalies transform ordinary coins into unique collectibles that can attract significant interest. Double die varieties are among the most discussed errors in modern numismatics. When letters, numbers, or design elements appear doubled due to die production irregularities, collectors often examine them closely. Strong examples can become highly sought-after discoveries within the Roosevelt dime series. Off-center strikes create some of the most dramatic visual errors. These occur when the blank planchet is not properly aligned during striking. The resulting coin may display missing portions of the design while remaining identifiable. Such examples often attract collectors because of their unusual appearance. Demand for the 1996 P Roosevelt dime remains steady across the United States. Roosevelt dime specialists, modern coin collectors, error enthusiasts, and registry competitors all contribute to an active market. The coin's affordability and historical significance help maintain interest year after year. Stories occasionally circulate suggesting that ordinary dimes are worth fortunes. While most 1996 P Roosevelt dimes remain common circulation coins, exceptional specimens tell a different story. Elite condition examples, major mint errors, and unusual varieties can achieve values that far exceed face value and capture the attention of serious collectors. For many collectors, the appeal of the 1996 P. Roosevelt dime extends beyond money. It represents a connection to American history, a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, and a reminder that even the smallest coins can hold fascinating stories waiting to be discovered. Today, the 1996 P. Roosevelt dime continues to occupy an important place in modern American numismatics. Featuring Roosevelt on the obverse and the torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, it remains a respected collectible that combines history, symbolism, craftsmanship, and the enduring excitement of coin collecting in one remarkably small package. Coin number 3. Picture a coin so small that most people barely notice it, yet important enough to travel through millions of hands across America. The 1997 D. Roosevelt dime is one of those coins. At first glance it appears ordinary. A simple 10-cent piece tucked away in change jars, cash drawers, and forgotten collections. Yet behind its modest appearance lies a fascinating story of history, symbolism, craftsmanship, and collector interest that continues to grow years after it was struck. The front of the 1997 D. Roosevelt dime proudly features Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. His portrait has appeared on the dime since 1946, making him one of the most familiar faces in American coinage. Roosevelt's inclusion on the dime was intended to honor both his leadership and his connection to the March of Dimes campaign, which helped combat polio and inspired millions of Americans. Looking at the reverse side reveals a design rich in meaning. At the center stands a torch representing liberty and enlightenment. To the left appears an olive branch symbolizing peace, while to the right rests an oak branch representing strength and independence. Surrounding these symbols are the inscriptions United States of America, 1 dime, and E pluribus unum, creating a design that has become iconic within modern American numismatics. The D mint mark found on the coin identifies it as having been struck at the Denver Mint. During 1997, the Denver facility produced vast numbers of Roosevelt dimes for circulation throughout the nation. These coins were intended for everyday use, moving through businesses, banks, and households across the United States. Unlike Roosevelt dimes produced before 1965, the 1997 D issue contains no silver. Many people are surprised by this fact because the coin retains a silver-colored appearance. In reality, it is composed of outer layers of copper-nickel bonded to a pure copper core. This durable composition was designed to withstand years of circulation while reducing production costs. The official specifications of the 1997 D. Roosevelt dime include a weight of approximately 2.268 grams, a diameter of 17.91 millimeters, and a reeded edge. These measurements have remained largely unchanged throughout the modern Roosevelt dime series and serve as important identifiers for collectors and experts. When released into circulation, the coin's primary purpose was commerce. It purchased goods, made change, and facilitated everyday transactions. Yet over time, many examples were removed from circulation and preserved by collectors who recognized the importance of maintaining complete date and mint mark sets of Roosevelt dimes. Although millions of 1997 D dimes were struck, condition remains a critical factor in determining desirability. A worn example found in circulation may be worth only face value, while a sharply struck coin displaying original mint luster and minimal marks can attract considerably greater collector interest. The finest known examples occupy a special place within the numismatic community. Registry set collectors compete fiercely for coins graded at the highest levels by professional grading services. As grades rise, truly exceptional examples become increasingly scarce, causing demand to concentrate on the best-preserved specimens. Among collectors, mint errors generate some of the greatest excitement. The 1997 D. Roosevelt dime can occasionally be found with double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, broad strikes, and other unusual production anomalies. These errors transform ordinary coins into distinctive collectibles that stand apart from standard issues. Double die varieties are especially intriguing because they originate during die preparation. Letters, numbers, or design details may appear duplicated, creating a visual effect that immediately captures attention. Collectors often examine Roosevelt dimes carefully in hopes of discovering such varieties. Off-center strikes rank among the most dramatic mint errors. These occur when the blank planchet is not properly aligned during striking. The resulting coin may display incomplete designs and unusual shapes, making it visually striking and highly collectible. The popularity of the Roosevelt dime series helps support ongoing demand for all dates and mint marks, including the 1997 D issue. Collectors appreciate the series because it combines historical significance, affordability, and the possibility of finding interesting varieties within circulation and old collections. Many people underestimate the potential hidden within seemingly ordinary coins. While most 1997 D Roosevelt dimes are common, exceptional condition examples and significant mint errors can attract premiums far above face value. This possibility keeps collectors searching through rolls, collections, and pocket change year after year. The enduring appeal of the 1997 D dime extends beyond monetary considerations. It represents a connection to American history, a tribute to Franklin D. Roosevelt, and a reminder that even the smallest denomination coin can tell a meaningful story. For many collectors, that historical connection is every bit as important as financial value. Decades after its release, the 1997 D. Roosevelt dime continues to occupy a respected place in American coin collecting. Whether discovered in a family collection, found in circulation, or preserved in a high-grade holder, it remains a coin capable of attracting attention from both beginning collectors and experienced numismatists. Its design, history, and collectability ensure that the 1997 D. Roosevelt dime remains far more than a simple 10-cent piece. It serves as a miniature historical artifact, carrying the legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt and the artistry of modern American coinage into the hands of each new generation. For collectors willing to look closely, every 1997 D. Roosevelt dime presents an opportunity to explore the fascinating world of numismatics. While most examples may never become legendary rarities, the search for exceptional specimens, unusual errors, and pristine survivors continues to make this small coin an enduring favorite among American coin enthusiasts. Thanks for watching this episode, and please subscribe to my channel.